welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, you guys can hear us. Really excited to be here on the line. My name is David DaCosta. I'm a three-star director with this phenomenal business, Planet Marketing. Welcome to our exclusive, special Ireland-only travel presentation. This has been recorded because we are very excited about what is going on in Ireland, specifically starting in the heart of Dublin. We are involved in the fastest growing, largest, the most exclusive home-based travel business anywhere in the history of Ireland. In the history of the UK here, and in the US, the Caribbean, this business is going viral. You're going to hear some information today that is going to change the way you travel. One of the things that we know is here in London, where myself and Alicia are based and where we, do most of our big events out of, we're very fortunate with the airports that we have. We have Luton, Heathrow, Gatwick, Stansted City, right? And because of the vast amount of very popular airports, travel around the UK can be great, can be very cost effective. We can fly around from sometimes as little as €11. But in Ireland, you have one major airport, which can make things a lot more expensive. And we have an opportunity to help people to save and earn money on the travel they're doing anyway, to build a business from home, and to be one of the first 900 odd people in the whole country of Ireland who knows about this opportunity. Now, we've got some people on the line who are based here in the UK who want to share their experience as they have been involved in this for over 8 years. And now it's fresh in Ireland. You definitely want to hear from people across the pond who are experiencing great things with this business. So I'm going to pass over first to a great friend of mine who's leading the charge in Scotland. He's our top person all the way out there in Glasgow. His name is Stephen Deegan, and he is a top leader. He's helped hundreds of people since inception of this company here, starting in the heart of London. So Stephen is going to share, quickly what this business has done for him, what he's excited about with this opportunity, and you definitely want to pay attention. He's got an amazing story. So Stephen, over to you. Take it away. Quick testimonial.
Hi, David. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear, Stephen. Take it away.
Fantastic. Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. As David said, my name's Stephen Deegan. I'm from Glasgow, Scotland. My background was hospitality. I was a chef for over 25 years, working the shifts on a Friday, Saturday and Sunday, and loved my job. I really did. But as you get older, you want different things. And the whole time I was in my hospitality career, I was also traveling. And so when I was presented with this opportunity, it was a no-brainer. And with Planet Marketing, I've now been able to travel places like Lisbon, Los Angeles, San Francisco. I was in Orlando this year with a company, and just absolutely phenomenal. Allowed me to walk away from hospitality last year and focus on travel as a full-time business. And just the camaraderie and the community that comes with this is absolutely second to none. So sit back, pay attention, grab a cup of coffee, pay attention, and I'm sure you'll enjoy what we've got to offer you tonight. Back to you, David.
Amazing. Thank you so much for that, Stephen. I'm going to quickly pass over to someone else who's leading the charge in High Wycombe here in the UK. Her name is Sion. She's a brand new silver builder, which means she's impacted the lives and helped over 6 people to have their own online travel business, to be saving and earning money, to building a part-time income from home. So without further ado, I'm going to pass over to Sion.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear. Take it away.
Perfect. So as David just said, my name is Sion Collicott. I have been in the business since January of this year. I was searching for so long, like over 3 years I hadn't worked, and I was searching for something that could enable me to be at home with my kids when I need to be, to go to hospital appointments for myself, my children, without having to answer to anybody or having to explain why I needed the time off for another appointment. It can get very tedious, ladies and gentlemen, when you have health conditions like myself, which are very complex. So when I found this, I was so overwhelmed in the fact that I could pick and choose when and where I work my business from, and the amazing people that have supported me 110% to get to where I want to get to. It's not about them giving me goals that I have to meet. It's about me choosing the goals that I want to hit and just going out and hitting them. So as Stephen said, just sit back, take everything in. If you need to make notes, make notes. I remember when I first watched this webinar and I sat and I wrote so many notes before I even had a conversation about my next steps. So yeah, go ahead and just listen up. This can seriously change lives. I've seen it myself and I'm in it and I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, enjoy the presentation and take care of yourselves. Back to Coach.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, before I pass over to our first speaker, I'm going to actually show you visually, physically, what this business can do. So I'm very fortunate to have a testimonial myself. I'm going to show you what mine looks like. I got married literally 4.5 months ago. Now, weddings are expensive. I found out the hard way. There's been some weddings backed up from the pandemic, meaning if I was being a bit fussy and tight with the money I was going to be spending, they can say, well, go away. We've got thousands of people who didn't get married during the pandemic who are trying to get married now. You know, no offense, the ladies are not going to wait too long. After proposal, you're not going to wait 5 to 10 years. Look, the pandemic is over, where the lockdown is over. Let's get married, right? You know, so I had a very, very lovely destination wedding in Santorini. Now, my honeymoon suite at 38 years of life was the best hotel I've ever stayed at in 38 years of my life. It was absolutely splendid, but I'm not just going to talk to you about it. I'm going to show you about it. So I was able to pay about £100 per night instead of £500 per night in euros. So roughly 500 euros. I was paying about 125 euros per night instead of over 500 euros. You know, that's when I really understood what this business can really do for the average person. We all know someone who might be getting married next year. We all know someone who's going to do a big family holiday, a big group booking, and owning your own travel business can change the game for you. And I'm going to show you what my recent experience at my own wedding was like. I'm going to share my screen and do enjoy what you see.
So yeah, like I said, just wanted to show you a little bit of the beautiful settings I'm in right now. So just enjoying this amazing hotel. The travel business that we do has literally, you know, when I say it's fully changed my life, it's really changed my life. This, you know, can easily cost up to £500 per night, and I'm going to show you why in a moment. Have a look at this. It's absolutely insane, the stuff that they give you. Have a look at this. It's a bathroom. It leads into a huge pool. So when you see the other side, you know, so normally, you know, I wouldn't dream of booking things like this. Beautiful, romantic, you know, for the family. The kids can be playing in the pool. So infinity pool with the view of the caldera here in Santorini, you know, and again, easily 500, 400, 300 pounds per night for places like this all around the world. But in fact, for myself, I was able to book this, you know, for about 100 odd pounds because of the travel business that I do. Have a look at this. So basically, we become home-based travel agents. Haven't even gone in here yet. That's cold. So we become home-based travel agents. So we get the benefits, the perks, the discounts. I mean, let's look at this. It's a whole masseuse bed. It's absolutely crazy. So being able to book your own travel, being able to save the money that you never will be able to save without a business like this, being able to earn the commissions, because everything that's booked, there's a commission attached to it. If you booked a family trip to Dubai for a family of 6, that commission went to Booking.com, Expedia, lastminute.com, wherever, but we earn those commissions instead. We're able to get travel agent rates. We're able to help other people with their travel and get paid weekly and monthly. So it truly is a very, very special business, and it's changed my life, it's changed my wedding I just had. All the things I've been able to do over the last 10 years is because of this business. So it may not be for you, but it's definitely worth checking out. I would highly recommend, if you've got literally 5-10 minutes, let's go on a quick call so we can go over the details to see if it's something that's going to be good for you and your family. Because worst case scenario, the money you earn back on every trip, normally on a family of 4, will pay for the food. So if you're spending 7 days in Spain and the money you earn back in commission could be £500-600, that could nearly cover food for a family for 5 days on a holiday, 6 days on a holiday. So worst case scenario, save and earn money on travel. Best case scenario, some people are making from £10,000 to £70,000 in the UK. In the US, some are making even more. So yeah, let's definitely speak as soon as we can.
Well, for me, that's what really got my attention. When I saw other people living that lifestyle, I wanted. Her name is Alicia. She is an absolute legend in our business. She went over to Dublin first before everybody else. She was running networking events. She's connected with some phenomenal people. So I'm going to get her to share her screen right now and share the first part of this travel presentation. Again, like I said, she's someone who's already credible here in the UK. She's running the events in Birmingham. She's smashing events here in London. And our next stop will be Ireland. We can't wait to be there. We're going to be there actually. But at the end of the presentation, we're going to give you, we're going to show a picture of the flyer. January, we're going to be back in January. We're going to have the biggest ever event in Ireland's history when it comes to starting your own online travel business. So I'm going to pass over to the amazing Alicia, who's moments away from becoming a goal builder with this business, meaning she's really impacted lives. She's making a great income, and she knows 110% of the facts. So Alicia, take it away.
Thank you so much, David, for introducing me, and good evening to everyone from Ireland. I can see we've got people from Kent all over the gaff, so I'm very, very excited to be one of the first people to really explain this business and break it down. So we are Planet Marketing, and we make a living by living. That's our slogan, and I absolutely love it. Me personally, I've been with the business for around about 4 years now, and I love it. It made sense to me. What do you mean? I can earn income from travel. I love to travel anyway. So the fact that I can travel anywhere and I can make money from that was a no-brainer for me. But at the time, 4 years ago, I was working a corporate job. I was working like most people in corporate jobs, overworked, underpaid, and underappreciated. Anyone else? Anyone else in the chat can relate to that, right? That was my reality, but I felt like that was the normal, right? I was always taught that you go to school, you get good grades, you go to university, you get good grades, and then you work. You work, like Rihanna says, right? That's it, and you die. But I knew that wasn't a lifestyle that I wanted to live. I knew I wanted something a little bit more, but I didn't really know what that looked like. So when this business approached me, it just made sense, being able to earn from income. But it really made a difference for my life when life happened. Now, everybody has a life happen in any type of way, but for me, it was when my mom got very sick. Now, my mom, single parent, she was working 2 jobs, and she got very sick, and they said, you need to chill, you need to chill out, stop working so much. And actually, because she was very sick, and I had to support her with about 90% of the bills that come in. Like, the bills don't stop when your life happens. So I had to support her, but my job didn't pay me extra money. They didn't say, oh, we know that life's happened to you, take the time off, like, chill, relax with your parent. We'll give you a bonus. That's not what my job said. But the business that I had in the background that was helping me go to travel different places, saving me, I go to Punta Cana, go to these nice places with my friends, was actually paying me, because the work that I did years ago was still paying me, even though I'd stopped doing that thing. So this is why we're so excited about this business, because it is literally has the potential to not just only allow you to save on your travel, earn from travel, but really create the lifestyle that you want to have. So I've painted my lifestyle. I've told you what kind of life I want. I'm a bougie girl, so I like the beach and I like anything nice like that. So I want to talk to you guys about what your ideal life looks like. What does it look like for you to earn more, to travel more, to be able to save more, and actually experience more? Being able to earn unlimited income from an unlimited income opportunity, being able to earn from the benefit of like e-commerce. Everybody online seems to be earning from .com, .co.uk, everything, right? Everybody seems to be in Bali, like living their life, remote lifestyle. So how can you do that with a travel business? How can you earn anywhere? How can you earn anytime with no inventory and no quotas? Well, how can you actually benefit from the world of being a travel professional? And in the secrets, like David said, being able to go on his honeymoon and only spend, instead of £500, £100 for his honeymoon. How insane would that be? So who are we? Well, we are Planet Marketing. Like I said, we are a 9-year-old company with reps in over 20 different countries, and we're opening in more. So Ireland's a very fresh market for us. So we're really excited about that, but we are also opening in 20 different countries. We have a solid leadership team with the CEO and founder, Mr. Donald Bradley. He's an amazing man. He's an amazing visionary based out in Atlanta, Georgia. And he has an amazing leadership team as well, with Andy Cawthorne, the president, and Leanne Trockler, our COO as well. So how does it actually work? Well, Planet Marketing has an exclusive partnership with IntelliTravel, and they basically allow regular people like me and you to obtain your travel license so that you can earn income from the world of travel. So IntelliTravel was the first and the initiators, the originators, can't get my words out, originators of the home-based travel agent. So they were the first people to really make it, instead of you going to a high street store, they were the first people to make it an online thing. And they've been running for 30 years, more than 30 years. Actually owned by Mr. James Ferrara on the side there. He is our co-founder and president. And they actually have won awards for the things that we've done in the industry, really making impacts in the industry. We've won the Magellan Awards, which is kind of like the BAFTAs of travel, and Clear and Top, all these amazing ones as well. But they have everything that you want and you're looking for when it comes to travel businesses. So your Clear, your IATA, and your Top Protected, these are kind of things that you look for when you're booking travel, right? So why wouldn't you join a business that allows you to have these accreditations, right? Now, if you're like me, you probably didn't know this, but I didn't know that commissions were actually built into travel bookings. So when you go on booking.com, you go on Expedia or any kind of websites like that, somebody on the other end of that booking is making income. So imagine all the trips that you've made on booking.com and Expedia. Somebody's took your coin, right? Well, as an independent travel agent, or what we call an ITA, you actually have the potential to actually earn 70 to 80% of the commission. And like I said, we give you everything you need to really start this business from scratch. So you get your own booking portal, personalized booking portal. So your friends, your family can go in there, they can type in where they want to go in the world, and it will show them hotels, it will show them flights, it will show them, you know, villas that they can literally go in there themselves and they can book it for themselves. We're partnered with every single major supplier worldwide, and I'll show you some amazing examples of that later on as well. We have an exclusive payment gateway system, on-demand training, and it's all things related to travel. So we're talking group trips, we're talking individual trips for yourself, for your family, whoever, but we're talking flights, hotels, resorts, cruises, sports and entertainment packages. I don't think David mentioned, but he actually did get his fiance Beyonce tickets, sold out, may I mention, sold out Beyonce tickets through our business. I'm pretty sure his fiance at the time was very, very happy with him for that one. And yeah, and all things related to travel, you can book that through this as well. So I'm going to show you some amazing commission examples so you can see what it actually looks like. Imagine a 2-day spa in London, maybe getting a group of the girlies together, maybe getting the guys together, a little bit of self-care. Well, your commission would be 214 euros, just over 214 euros, which is amazing. How about a 2-week luxury villa in Mykonos, a group of 10, maybe you're doing a stag do, maybe you're doing a hen do, or maybe you just want a little break. Well, your commission would be over 1,500 euros, which is insane. Look at that pool, right? How about a 7-day honeymoon in Cancun? Anybody pop it in the chat. Has anyone been to Cancun? It is stunning. Cancun, if it's not on your bucket list, add it there. The water is incredibly blue. We actually had a team trip out there and we had the best time ever. But imagine if you book this for yourself or for a client, all-inclusive resort, complete with that butler service, your commission would be over 489 euros. And lastly, a 5-day group cruise, booking over 20 cabins in the Mediterranean. Your commission would be over 1,954 euros. Imagine earning that alongside your 9-to-5 job, right? Alongside. I don't know about you, but I definitely want a piece of that. Well, one thing we love to say with our business is the more that you learn, the more that you earn. As I said, this business is designed that if you know nothing about travel, you can learn everything about travel. It will give you the basics from learning how to book a hotel, your etiquette, how to start your social media, how to build your clientele. And we have 3 different trainings that we go through that are built into this. And you also can do online training, in-person trainings. We actually have some training that's abroad. So we had a lot of our team members actually go out to Sorrento, Italy, for a travel-based conference, and they got to learn about all the amazing things that these brands are actually doing within the travel industry and how they can further their sales through travel as well. And then this is my favorite slide. It is the IntelliTrips. Now, if anyone's ever worked in retail or worked in hospitality or any job like that, it's always the staff member that get the best rates, right? They're always the ones that have the 50% off, 60%. They're getting a little extra here, extra there. Well, it's the same thing with travel. The reason why they get them discounts is because they need to show the customers that this clothes or the food is the best way. And the only way they can do that is by actually trying it out themselves. And it's the same way with travel. So IntelliTrips are exclusive insider rates that our travel pros have access to. And that allows us to essentially try it before you send it or, advertise it to your clients and your family and your friends. So this is an IntelliTrip to Negril, Jamaica, 4 days, 3 nights, all inclusive, adults only. That would be 499 euros per person. Incredible. Or how about Punta Cana? Anybody else been here? Punta Cana, I've been. Stunning place. Add that to your bucket list as well. 4 days, 3 nights, 5-star, all inclusive, just 720 euros per person. Absolutely incredible. So we are literally so sure in this business that it works. We have 3 assurances built into them. And the first one is the best travel price assurance. That basically means that if you go out there and you find an amazing quote for your client, your friend, your family, your client, and they actually find the exact same quote, same date, same time, that kind of thing, and maybe the rate's a little cheaper or a little bit better, IntelliTravel will actually match it or beat it, allowing you to be competitive, allowing you to have continuous customers. So you never really lose customers. You always have the opportunity to earn more through that. And the second one is our no question asked 100% money back assurance. It basically means what it says on the tin, right? If you try this business 30 days and you say, you know what, it's not what I thought it would be. I'm not quite interested in it. IntelliTravel will say, okay, we like you for trying it out, but you know what, we'll give you your money back for it. So they give you back what you invested into it. And then the third one is our unique profit assurance. That means after 12 months, if you've not earned a profit from what you've invested into this business, IntelliTravel will actually pay you back that income. So It makes sense, right? Pop it in the chat if it makes sense. It makes sense to earn income from travel. I've explained it, how to earn income, how to start your own business. You're making these bookings anyway. So how do you make income from the world of travel? Well, you found the key to it right here. But the income opportunities don't finish. I'm actually going to throw it back over to David. He is one of the very first people in the UK to be a Planet rep, right? He was personally mentored by the CEO and founder, Mr. Donald Bradley, and he is evidence that this business works. And I'm really excited to pass him over to our 3-star founder director, David DaCosta.
Thank you so much, Alicia. Please drop me some virtual clapping emojis and some virtual thumbs up, and just let us know how you feel about Alicia sharing the first part, the most important part of this presentation, the travel part, which we all know and love. And that's why we love our business, because we don't have to sell anything. I've never needed to sell Jamaica, Trinidad, St. Lucia, Portugal, Dubai, Spain. These are places we want to go anyway, and your friends and family are going anyway. We're just showing you a better way to travel. So now we're going to show you a better way to have a business. You see, you want to find a business that is 1, affordable, 2, safe, 3, fun, 4, lucrative, 5, something that you don't need to sell, pitch, force, or convince, or become an overnight genius. You see, there's so many business models out there which you can do. So many people out there which are pitching you different things. Some of my friends tried to get me into crypto, trading, Forex, health and wellness. Nothing wrong with those businesses. But I found out that, I'm not great at maths, and all the crypto trading, Forex stuff, a lot of it went over my head, unfortunately. Health and wellness is great, but if I've got a big belly, I don't really want to be talking to my friends in better shape than me about how to get into better shape. It sounds a little bit hypocritical, right? But I found something in travel which everybody loves anyway. Everybody's using, everybody's doing it. And I didn't need to sell or force or convince people. All I do is share with them something that is going to benefit them. So as we move on, now I'm going to show you our compensation plan. And this is how we get paid weekly and monthly for sharing this opportunity. So this slide is going to show us how, if you know someone who, for example, is excited about this opportunity, someone who is looking to travel anyway, as we move on to the next slide, it's going to talk about how we get paid weekly and monthly for sharing this opportunity. So let's just say someone who's looking to go to Dubai. So you say, you know what? Before you book that trip to Dubai, have a quick look at this presentation, and we send them a webinar, a video, we get on a quick phone call. We have so many ways to share this opportunity. We do webinars every single day at 2 p.m. and at 9 p.m. UK time every single day. Now, so let's just say Stella's on the line. Stella has some friends traveling to Dubai 2025. One of them says, you know what, Stella, I'm going to have a look at your business because it may help me save and earn money on my trip to Dubai. So win-win, it makes sense. Now, Stella has somebody say, you know what, Stella, I'm joining. Now, Stella's going to earn 46 euros. That's called a direct sale. If you sell a travel business to someone, you earn 46 euros because you done the work, you introduced it to someone. And why does the company pay us for sharing the business? Well, every single company has a marketing budget. McDonald's, they have a huge marketing budget. If you walk down your high street, on the big billboards, on the bus stops, you're going to see burgers and fries being promoted. The new Mac chicken wings or the new Mac burger, the new fries, the new this. You're always going to see things promoted by McDonald's on the big billboards. But if I ask you a question, the last time you walked down the high street, even if it was today, and you walk down the high street today, you don't remember the billboards. You don't remember what was being promoted. You don't remember what was on the last YouTube advert you skipped past. So instead of a company wasting thousands of pounds and dollars and euros putting up billboards and things like that, they pay us the marketing budget to do the talking for the company. So the reason why you guys are on this webinar right now is not because you saw a big billboard in Ireland saying, find out about Ireland's hottest home-based business in the travel space. No, it was a friend, family on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, TikTok, who shared a link with you, and that's why you're here. So the best form of marketing is word of mouth. So we get paid 46 euros for each person we share the business with who also wants to save and earn on their travel and start a business from home. Now, if Stella shares the business with Alicia, and Alicia shares the business with Sally, Alicia's going to make that £46, but Stella's going to make half. So when Alicia makes £46, Stella makes £23. We earn a 50% match of what our business partners earn, not from their money, but from the company. So if you join my team and I help you make €1,000, the company pays me €500. So it's in our best interest to help other people. We also have a team bonus, which is an extra €9 paid to you if anybody joins your team. So moving on to the next slide, what we're going to talk about now is the opportunity we have through this business to give yourself a promotion. Alicia said it, work, work, work. We sound like Rihanna, but it doesn't mean we make more money in our jobs. In our jobs, we do work, 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 right? And unfortunately, working really hard doesn't guarantee a promotion. In this opportunity, you can become a bronze builder by sponsoring 3 people. Helping 3 people to join, you're a bronze, you're earning a pay rise. Helping 3 more, silver, 6 people, another pay rise. Help 3 more, gold, 9 people in total you've personally brought into the business. You're now a gold builder, earning a very nice gold builder income. That is where you open up all the bonuses and you have access to all the special amounts of income that we get paid. So let's just say, Stella becomes a gold builder. Stella's going to now receive that team bonus, which is an extra €9 paid to you for anybody who joined your organization, whether you brought them in or someone else did. Now, €9 doesn't sound like a crazy amount of money, but if you Google it, our last event, we had 1,500 people in the room. Our next event in January, we are going to have 2,000 people in the room. And at some point, we're going to be filling out the O2 and Wembley Stadium. So just imagine if hundreds and thousands of people are in the room and just 10 people join your team. 10 people times €9. It starts to add up. €90 made behind your back for people who joined, whether they went to the event in Jamaica, the event in New York, the event in soon to be Canada, the event in soon to be Germany, the event happening in Dublin in January, right? Or somewhere where we're doing a big event in London. Having €9 per person coming into your account is powerful. And that €9 multiplies all the way up to over €50 per person. Now, you also earn a 10% match on travel commissions. What does that mean? If Stella gets me into her team and I booked my own wedding, which my commission for my wedding was roughly €6,000, the company's going to say, well done, Stella. You recruited David. He booked his own wedding. He made €6,000. We're going to match it and give you 10%. So Stella's going to earn 10%, even though I done the booking. I didn't even invite her to my webinar, to my wedding, right? But I made €6,000. She gets 10%, €600 into her account for a wedding she wasn't even invited to. And the same applies to monthly income. If I help Stella to earn €1,000 a month, the company rewards me with 10%. Not from Stella. She makes the full €1,000 a month. The company gives me €100 a month, which is 10%. They want to reward what they want repeated. Simple as that. So now, as we move on, ladies and gentlemen, what I love to talk about is passive residual income. Someone type in residual in the chat box and type it like you mean it. Type it like you're earning it. It's the best type of income to earn. I love the idea that my wedding, 2024, which was very, very expensive, over €50,000, over €50,000 for my destination wedding in Santorini, including my lovely honeymoon suite, which you just saw. That wedding was fully paid for by the work I did in 2016 to 2017. When I got into this business, I hit the ground running. I worked hard. I took it seriously. I wasn't slow, scared, or skeptical. I dived in. What was the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is I can save and earn money on my travel. The best that could happen is I can empower other people to have a business too. And I built up a strong team, and it started paying me some amazing income weekly and monthly. And that's what I think is so, so powerful. Me getting paid today, over €9,000 just from one of these bonuses, just the Matrix bonus alone, even though I did the work many, many years ago. So how it works with this Matrix is you earn €4 for each person in your team. The bigger your team, the bigger those €4 add up. And to start earning monthly income, you only need to sponsor 2 people, not 200, not 20, just 2. Now, residual income, again, is a great asset when you slow down, when you maybe have some health conditions, when you are ill, when you don't want to work anymore, when you've got a baby on the way, but you're still having your bills paid. Think about Michael Jackson. He's not making any more music for obvious reasons, but his family are living off the residuals or the royalties from the songs he made back in the days. Billie Jean is still not his girl. Annie is not okay, but Michael Jackson's family are financially okay based on the work he did back in the days, back in the 80s, right? You know, so let's say you sponsor 5 people, your earning potential. I mean, just look at that. I mean, €1,290 for something that was going to happen anyway. Sponsoring 9 people, again, earning potential of over €100,000 a month, paid on the 10th of every month. That is a big, big deal. And we get paid this matrix on the 10th of every month. So now moving on, we're now going to talk about another residual stream of income. The next slide is going to show us the director bonus. Now, this, ladies and gentlemen, is one of my favorite bonuses as well. This is also paid monthly, but this is paid on the 1st of every month. When you become a director, and I want to stress, we only have 2 directors in the whole of Ireland. That to me is a big, big deal. Fresh. Less than 1,000 people in the whole of Ireland as a country know about this. Ireland needs this. Ireland wants to travel. Ireland wants to make money. Ireland wants to retire earlier. Ireland wants to get my suntan, right? You know, and we have the key, we have the gateway to the best, the number 1, the fastest growing home-based business in Ireland's history is right here. And you have an opportunity. If you can hear the passion and the excitement in me and Alicia's voice, you are one of the first 1,000 people in the whole of Ireland to know about this. Only 2 directors. So one of the people in Ireland is a 1-star director. They are earning an extra €445 paid to them on the 1st of every month. That's their director bonus. All they had to do is personally recruit 9 people that they care about and have your team grow to 100 people. Makes you a 1-star director. That team bonus of €9 per person now doubles to €18 per person. The next director in Ireland is a 2-star director. They have 300 people in their organization and they earn an extra €889 paid to them on the 1st of every month. That is life-changing income. Their team bonus is €27 for anybody who joins their team. The last event we had in Dublin last week, we had nearly 200 people in the room. The next event we have in January 2025, we will have about 400 people in the room. Guys, this is not a guessing game. This is not a begging game. It's happening before your eyes. Do not miss it. If you haven't tapped into the people in your community in Ireland, someone else will. And this is a true story. Someone on this webinar is going to know this because they're standing with me. I was talking to a young lady outside of the meeting when we had finished, and she was saying, okay, it sounds good. It sounds interesting. I'm just not sure if it's for me. I'm just not sure if my friend would do this. And I was trying my best to help her understand that everybody loves to travel. Everyone wants to make money. As we were talking, and Dan, I don't know if Dan's on the webinar right now. Dan was standing next to us. He saw it happen. A gentleman walked past this lady and she said, "Oh, what are you doing here?" And he gave her a hug and said hello. And then he walked off. And I'm like, "Do you know him?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's one of my best friends." And I was just like, gotcha. I was like, wow, that's one of your best friends. You clearly didn't invite him here because you're a guest. You're not in the business. You didn't invite him here. Someone else did. And he stayed for the training. He had a notepad and pen. And I'm in a WhatsApp group with him now. In fact, Alicia, this is a gentleman who you invited. And you're from London, right? So the exciting thing is that if you wait too long, if you overthink it, if you're skeptical, you miss out. And Lisa, that is going to be your new business partner, but someone who was in the room, who lives in Ireland, missed out. And this gentleman is sharp. If he does what he should do, he will make a fortune in this business. And that lady missed out, right? That's what we're dealing with. And how do we know this? How are we so confident? We've already seen it in Jamaica because we're here in the UK and we all have a great connection with lots of people in Jamaica. But we do events in Kingston, Jamaica every Thursday night. And a lot of our friends and family that we know, as we live here in the UK, we've got family abroad in Jamaica. They're getting recruited by other people in America. We've seen this happen in London. We've seen this happen in America. You know, we've seen this happen in the UK. It's going to happen in Dublin. It's going to happen in Ireland. So don't miss this. I, as a 3-star director, start my month with an extra 1,778 euros a month, which pays for every single house I've ever lived in since 2017. Very, very powerful. That's the director bonus paid on the first of the month. Passive monthly income. So now, ladies and gentlemen, well, we're going to talk about the Ring program. This is an opportunity that you can make wealth in. Now, $100,000 a month. That's a 6-figure income. Sorry, $100,000 a year. That's a 6-figure income. $8,333 a month. Equates in euros, 7,406 euros a month. You know, or 88,000 euros a year. That makes you a 6-figure income earner. You get a sapphire ring. I'm wearing the first one here in Europe, the first sapphire ring, which represents how much money you've made. It's not a Freemason ring. I love Jesus, but it's a representation to show you how many people you've helped, how many lives you've changed. We've got people in my organization, in my team, who are making 6 figures wearing a sapphire ring, who are making multiple 6 figures, $250,000 wearing that ruby ring. We've got people earning $500,000 a year wearing that diamond ring, and we've got 2 ladies who are earning over $1 million a year wearing that double diamond ring. We're talking about over 74,000 euros a month. Now think about this, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine earning over 70 to 80 to 90,000 euros a month. Just think about what you could do. Christmas is around the corner. Imagine saying to your family, hey family, what would you like for Christmas? Would you like links, some socks, or a semi-detached house? Yes, you heard me correct. I didn't stutter. Would you like a semi-detached house for Christmas? Because at that type of income, you can buy a house for one of your family members every 2 months. Saving up every 2 months. Of course, your bill's already paid from the last month where you earned 70-odd thousand, right? Every 2 months, you could buy a new house outright. No mortgage payments, just buy the whole house every 2 months. It's crazy, but this is an opportunity for you to do something once that will pay you for a lifetime. So moving on, you know, I love the fact that this is a business that can be done part-time. Someone type in part-time in the chat box. We're not saying to quit your job, even though some of you want to quit your job, right? If you want that time freedom, this can help you to do it. But part-time, most of us, 90% of us do this business part-time. A few of us have decided to quit our jobs and do this business full-time, but the majority do it part-time. Let's look at the goal builders. This is our income disclosure, which we disclose to the IRS. Again, dodgy companies and scams don't disclose the company's earnings to the IRS. We're registered with Companies House. We've got ATO and APTA license. So that's a little bit of the credibility of the company. Some people don't understand the business model of what we do. They say, oh, is it a scam? Is it a pyramid scheme? They just don't understand the business that we do. Or they don't understand business in general. We're not here to convince anybody. Your bank balance needs to convince you. You log into your banking app, you go to the ATM, what you see in your account should be the indication of what you need to do. If you need to work harder, if you need to try something different. For me, I was working my job for over 11 years and I was broke for over 11 years. I should change. I need to do something different. I shouldn't be so proud of my job, which has got me poor. You know, while when opportunities come, which I've already seen other people have their life change, I should be skeptical. That doesn't make sense. You know, if what I'm doing is not working, I need to try something different. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. My parents went to school, got a good education, got a good job, struggled financially. I went to school, got a good education, got a good job, I struggled financially. If I continue doing the same thing, why do I think one day my boss is going to say, David, you've been working so hard. We love you. We're going to triple your salary because I know as a young man living in London, who wants to spend more time with his future wife and children than his boss and colleagues, you need your salary at least tripled to be financially comfortable living in London. And we're going to give you Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays off work so you can spend time with your family, your future family. It's not going to happen. And winning the lottery was also something that wasn't going to happen for me. I tried it, I played it, I wasted money, and I just didn't want to waste life. You get one life to live. So in my spare time, in my part-time, I built up a business which now is paying me over 15,000 euros a month. It's changed my life, helped me to travel over 200 times internationally, paid for my wedding from the work I did many, many years ago, and has given me freedom. I haven't worked a 9-to-5 job for over 9 years. I'm not saying it to brag. I'm just saying it to brag a little bit, right? I'm very, very proud of what I've done. I'm very, very proud of my hard work. And everybody can do this because you already work hard. Type into the chat box, if you have a job and you work hard, type in hard work, because I know we're already working hard. The average goal builder from my income disclosure shows that they're earning over 4,000 euros a year. What would you do with that income? Now, looking at our income disclosure, there's another thing which got me excited about this business. It is the Planet Pledge. If you've got children, type in legacy into the chat if you've got children. This Planet Pledge states that once you start earning 1,000 euros a month, 1,000 euros a month, your income becomes locked in. God forbid, if anything happened to you, if you passed away, that income will continue to be paid to 4 people you choose to inherit that income. Your weekly income paid on Thursdays, your monthly income paid on the 10th, and the first of the month will go to 4 people you will your business to. You can will it to your friends, your family, your children, your spouse. They will inherit that income. Many people pass down a bill versus a will. Now you can pass down income, not ifcome, to the people you love. You're born looking like your parents. You'll die looking like your choices. Make some choices today that can truly change your bloodline. Someone in your family's got to change any generational curses of poverty. You've got to do something now that will help you earn tomorrow. So moving on, that was a bit that was really powerful to me. And I love the fact that, even though I didn't know nothing about business, I was scared, skeptical. I hadn't done anything like this before. But wow, when I saw that the tools were in place already, the training on marketing, the training on booking travel was already there, and we had phenomenal events such as our event coming up in Dublin. It was all there. I needed support. I needed help. I needed someone to hold my hand and guide me because I've never done business before, and that was going to be offered to me. So that's what made me comfortable to get started. Now, you're probably wondering, how much does it cost? Well, we're going to show you that right now. But before I do, I want to talk about the fact that this company, even though we're brand new and fresh in Ireland, we are 10 years old. We've got a phenomenal convention where our headline speaker, our keynote speaker, is John C. Maxwell. You must have to Google him if you don't know him already. One of the #1 motivational, inspirational speakers in the world will be gracing our stage with us. And this is an opportunity for you to walk the stage too. Keep in your mind, Orlando, Florida, 2025. We want you to bring your spouse, bring your children, take your children to Disney, take your spouse on a dinner date in Miami. Come with us to Florida. Come to the convention. Many of us will be getting our director jackets, which means we're earning over 1,000 euros a month. Being on stage with huge 100-euro trophies, being able to be celebrated for the hard work we've done, giving your speech to over 7,000 people, and being recognized for the hard work you've done. I never got recognized in my job. I only got recognized in my job when I was late. But this company loves to recognize you for the hard work you've done and you're doing. So the cost of this business, and this is the part that got me excited, because I wanted to start a business. I knew I needed a business in order to be successful. But boy, I couldn't afford all those companies. I couldn't afford all the businesses out there. That was so expensive. For me, when I saw that this was only 184 euros, I'm like, if I'm being honest with myself, if I go to my Uber Eats app and I look at the last 4 months, I spent over 190 euros on Uber Eats. Yeah, a little bit of fried chicken here, a little bit of Chinese food here, a kebab over here, right? You spend this type of money on things that don't change your life. Parents, think back 2 Christmases ago, or even last Christmas. You spent over 200 euros on toys and gifts for the young children in your life. And if you ask those young children, where are those toys? They will not be able to tell you, and you also don't know. But you spent over 200 euros on those toys, and it didn't change the family's life. We've got people buying a house every 2 months because of the income, but the investment was 184 euros, one-time investment. 30 days later, you pay the 55 euros to run and maintain your business. But we're going to help you get paid weekly and monthly. Don't worry about 30 days time. Don't worry about that monthly fee, because we can get paid every Thursday. So we're going to focus on making a quick return on your investment. Now, 18 euros goes to the marketing side of the business. 166 euros goes to the travel side of the business. Combine the two businesses together, it's 184 euros as one-time investment to own your own travel business in the largest sexist industry in the world. So as we move on, ladies and gentlemen, I am excited to say this is it. This is an opportunity that can change your life. It can literally change your life. Number 3 is say no thank you. And we appreciate you giving us some of your time to check out this webinar. Number 2 is have some questions. Well, we're going to get them answered right here, right now. And number 1s are ready to go. They saw the opportunity to book their own cruises, flights, hotels, rental cars, sporting events, concerts and carnivals, all those type of things, from Glastonbury to Royal Ascot to Afro Nation, to whenever Beyonce comes back to perform here in the UK, to flying around Europe, flying out of Dublin Airport, hotels in Dublin, hotels in Dubai. They saw the opportunity to save and earn money on the travel they're doing anyway, to book travel for friends and family. It was a no-brainer to them. Now for me, I saw this opportunity and I was like, well, this just makes sense. So Alicia, if you stop sharing your screen, I'm actually going to quickly show you guys. Our next event will be in Dublin, and I want you guys to see what has got us so excited. Do please put this date in your diaries. I'm going to share the screen so we can have a quick look at it. Take a screenshot, please. Make sure you do not miss out on this opportunity, because we are on the map officially here in Dublin. Dublin is taking over. We are going to be here Sunday, the 19th of January, 2025. Please take a screenshot. We can't wait. We literally can't wait to see you. So bear with me, I'm just going to share my screen. Sunday the 19th of January. Give me a thumbs up, Alicia, if you can see my screen. If you can see the flyer. Fantastic. So registration is going to be at 4 p.m. We have our presentation to explain this business at 4:45, and we're going to have some phenomenal training at 6 p.m. This is something that's got me really, really, really excited. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, what I want to do now is, I just want to firstly say thank you to each and every one of you who came on the line to see this information with us today. It might be a lot of information to take in. We've recorded this, so if you of course want to, get the recording from the person who invited you here, we look forward to sending that to you. Get back in touch with the person who invited you. This is an opportunity not to be missed. Many of you have heard of Herbalife, Mary Kay, Amway, Juice Plus, Forever Live, and these are companies that have been going for many, many years in network marketing. It's a phenomenal industry. The only industry where you can pay £150, become a millionaire, be mentored by millionaires for free, to own a business that can pay you 50 to 100,000 euros a month. Guys, it doesn't exist anywhere else. What job pays you that type of income in your sleep passively because you did the work once and they're going to pay you forever? If you can't dance and sing like Michael Jackson or Beyonce, if you can't play football like Cristiano Ronaldo, there's not many other things you can do to earn that type of life-changing income. Not many jobs pay that type of income. And the people that have studied for many years to become doctors and lawyers do not earn the type of income that our top income earners earn, especially in their sleep. We're not bashing other things. We're not bashing other jobs, businesses, or industries, but travel is the most sexy, the most lucrative. And you can be one of the first 900 odd people in the whole country of Ireland doing this by getting back to the person who invited you. If you're on the fence, skeptical, scared, wondering if this is going to work, the investment is less than 190 euros. So it shouldn't be a question of, can you do this? Of course you can do this. And if you don't have the money to afford this business, that's the reason to do the business. Don't be mad at us. Don't be mad at the presentation. Don't be mad at the price. Be mad at what you've been doing for the last 5, 10, 15 years that's got you to a position of being an adult living in Ireland who doesn't have a spare 180 odd euros in their account to make a decision to do something that could change your life. Let me ask you the question, and I'm going to close with this. What is worse? A child who's afraid of the dark, or an adult who's afraid to walk into the light? I was in darkness. I was struggling financially. I had bills coming through and bailiffs knocking at the door. I was depressed with the fact that I didn't have the funds to start a family, to do the things that I wanted to do. I was looking for something. I was hungry. I was excited about the opportunity of becoming an entrepreneur. And when I saw this business, wow, it changed everything for me. I walked into the light. I became an entrepreneur. I allowed the company and the mentors to help me, to guide me, and the rest is history. So we really look forward to working with you. We look forward to helping you see how this business could work for you. Get back in touch with the person who invited you here. And we want to see you in 2 special places that begin with B. Well, we will see you in Dublin as well in January, but we want to see you in 2 places that begin with B. And that is, of course, the beach and the bank. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Get back with the person who invited you, and we look forward to seeing you. And if you are looking at partnering with a company to become successful, to change your situation, this is it. Have a great evening, and we'll see you soon.